So there we have it. That's the end of the event. What Porsche has shown us today is that the use of hybridization, the plug-in hybrid cars that they have here, are not just for fuel efficiency's sake. They use it to their fullest to deliver power, deliver silence, comfort, and basically they make use of it where it should have been there at the first place. Yep, the Panamera e-hybrids and the Cayenne e-hybrids, fantastic cars. Yep, and Porsche's technology in this field is just mind-boggling. Yeah. Woo! 1:30 a.m. and yeah, Porsche checked us into the Four Seasons Hotel, and I just came back from the drive at Sepang, and by right I'm supposed to stay a night here, you know, refresh myself in the beautiful hotel rooms, but you know, if you're lonely in a hotel room, as big as the bed is, it's never as good as the one with, you know, your wife or and then you wake up, you get to see your children and all that. Whew. So it has been an exciting night, but it's not just about, you know, driving Porsches around Sepang, you know, taking the corners and all that. What I appreciate most is these companies, movers and shakers of the industry, you know, companies like Porsche, companies like Volvo, companies like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, figuring out, guessing what the future beholds, you know, what is it there, you know, and then venturing, putting in resources and really taking the effort to progress, right? And it is especially difficult for brands like Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, where their roots and their history is so intertwined with the internal combustion engine, you know, the sheer enjoyment of the screaming sound of their engines, the emotion of all this has always been their history, and it is terrifying for them as this revolution comes, you know. We were at the launch of the BMW i8 that day, and then everyone was clapping their hands, and then the climax was there, and then the car rolls out silently. This is something that we really have to figure out, or they have to figure out, you know. And it's great to have companies like these, and then you have idiots who design parking lots like this. Why the heck you going to put a barrier there? You could have just drawn a yellow line. It's not like someone's gonna tank their way across to the other car. Idiots. Anyway, so coming to idiots, right? There was a press conference that day in Malaysia, you know, mynationalcar.org, where it's 2018 now, the end of 2018 now, and we have idiots who did a press conference and say things like they're gonna do a car that is car 2.0 with all the latest technology in the car, alternative power plants, blah blah blah, and they're gonna market and sell the car by year 2020. What the fuck? Porsche, okay, showed the Mission E concept in 2015, and it took them a year to build the plant at Zuffenhausen to be able to build the EV, the electric vehicle. And by 2017, their first prototype was out, and then they have been driving the car for more than 1 year now to iron out issues, while at the same time they spend effort and of course money to partner up with other car companies to develop the infrastructure. Okay, so it took Porsche 5 years, or it will take Porsche 5 years to sell or productionize the Mission E, which will now be called Taycan or Taycan. I don't know what will it be called, but it's Taycan, Taycan. Okay, and these buggers think that they can do a press conference in 2018, and probably with that will secure some funding, and then maybe, you know, go around sourcing for parts, and then productionize a car in what, 1 year? Anyway, it's great to see these car companies designing a future of mobility. And cars are very important. It's a very important aspect of modern society because it facilitates movement. It facilitates economy. You know, movement brings economy and the likes of it. And yeah. So it's great to see these companies putting in so much effort, so much resources, and they play a role. They play a role in shaping our cities, in shaping society, in shaping how we live. Cars allow us to stay 30 kilometers away from where we live, from where we work, right? Cars allow us to transport goods and things like that, right? Basically moving people around. And the sheer size of our cities are only made possible because of cars. Basically traveling, I mean, horses does it as well, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, man. It feels great. It feels great to be in an industry whereby I'm keeping tab with all these updates. I was given the opportunity to experience what they are able to do, what their cars are able to do, and what would be their thoughts and their thought process, you know. And yeah, well, basically now it is still very much batteries, which I've said it again and again. I totally agree with electric propulsion, electric as a form of propulsion, because it is just a more efficient way of converting power into kinetic energy, right? This much of electricity, when it is converted into movement through electric motors, the efficiency is staggering when compared to internal combustion engine. However, I do not agree with batteries so far, because even though we don't have a choice for now, we do not have a choice for now, because lithium-ion batteries are the best so far when it comes to serving as an energy carrier, of in the form of electricity. So far, they have the best, density to cost, all these things. I prefer fuel cell. In fact, I believe fuel cell is more it's a better form of energy carrier because they just don't have 120 to 130 kilos of weight weighing down the car. Of course, you have other components as well. As far as now, I mean, technology that is available now, but fuel cell, in theory, in theoretically, fuel cell, by carrying, you know, pumping in hydrogen and then generating electricity from that and using that electricity to power the car, to me is a better form of energy carrier. But it's just that there are prohibitive costs, and I'm not sure if they are able to even generate 800 volts like what Porsche is doing in their next generation EVs. So yeah, we'll see. But it's interesting. The reason I don't agree with batteries is just that, first of all, they will die as an energy carrier. They will die after a period of maybe 10-11 years. Secondly, the deterioration of, you know, the cells cannot be reversed, either chemically or whatever, based on current technology again. I was just thinking, if it is a chemical process, there must be another chemical process to reverse it. But so far, what I asked the Porsche engineer, they do not. So far, there's none. And I also asked Porsche if they, at the same time that they are embarking into EVs, are they also spending some resources on fuel cell development or even range extenders and all that? They say so far no, but it's not something they do not know, you know. So yeah, that's about it. We're stuck with EVs that are powered with batteries for now, but I just hope that someday all our cars will be able to go to like a petrol station again and pump some liquid in, and then that liquid will generate electricity, or we're able to come out with a form of electrical energy carrier that can store charges from renewable resources that, say for example, our solar panel, right, is able to harness the energy of the sun and then convert it into electricity and then store inside an energy carrier that doesn't deteriorate. Or from the solar panels, it is able to generate enough volume of that liquid that with which we will pump at home into our cars, and then our cars can run on that alone. I don't know. Anyway, I'm both tired and excited. I'm so thrilled and happy to have the opportunity to sit in a 918 Spyder. I cannot even begin to tell you how terrifyingly fast that car pulls off the line. Wow, you know, I've been in a lot of cars and that experience is shocking. The way the 918 Spyder pulls itself off the line is no joke. And Porsche's engineering capacity and capability is no joke. No joke at all. The things that Porsche is able to do. Yeah. And I think they will still be a leader when it comes to, you know, performance driving and all that. They are, yeah, amazing products, amazing company. Respect, you know, respect. Cheers, guys.